can only imagine that as a parent, there's nothing more heart-wrenching than watching your child struggle with chronic health issues despite trying every recommended medical approach and then going fully down the road of natural and holistic health remedies too. You've probably been to countless doctors and specialists, filled numerous prescriptions, and explored various holistic and biomedical therapies, diet changes, detoxes, cleanses, vitamins, supplements, herbs, infrared saunas, and the list never ends. But nothing seems to work. The frustration and helplessness can be overwhelming, leaving you questioning if there's something you're missing or if your child is just stuck like this. But what if the real key to unlocking optimal potential and healing for your child is doing all the things, but in a different order or sequence? What if it's as simple as breaking things down into a more specific sequence or batting order that aligns with the exact pathway of stress and dysfunction that caused them to get sick in the first place? Here's what's absolutely fascinating about the shift we've seen in healthcare over the past 15 years. In the early stages of practice, 80% or more of our patients were already medicated before learning about neurologically focused chiropractic care, and only about 20% of them knew anything about gluten, dairy, vitamins, supplements, or drug-free approaches. Today, that has completely flipped. 20% of our patients are taking medications, and the other 80% have already gone deep down the roads of natural health and drug-free healing. But here's the concerning reality. Chronic disease prevalence has risen to nearly 30% in the last 20 years. And our average new patient today has more illnesses and various health struggles than ever before, which reveals a critical gap that most parents and even healthcare providers are missing entirely. The nervous system develops first in utero, acting as the air traffic controller for your child's body by coordinating vital systems like gut health, immune function, motor skills, and brain function. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a cellular biologist and researcher, explains that the function of the nervous system is to perceive the environment and coordinate the behavior of all other cells, which is why the neural tube is one of the very first things to develop during pregnancy. When the nervous system gets derailed and off track developmentally due to early life stressors, everything downstream gets thrown off as well. This is why nearly every child struggling with chronic neurodevelopmental conditions also struggles with digestive problems, weakened immune response, motor challenges, and sensory processing difficulties. So let's talk about the 3 sequential steps of optimal neural development. Step 1 is the nervous system foundation. Without proper nervous system regulation and function being activated and optimized first, everything else is limited in what it can do and the results you should expect. Step number 2 is the motor system, because movement truly is life, and every childhood development expert knows that motor development is the key to brain and nervous system development overall. But muscles can't move themselves. The nervous system must function properly first for motor coordination to develop properly. Step 3 is gut and immune health, which, while absolutely essential, is controlled first and foremost by the nervous system through the vagus nerve and brain-gut connection, which means the brain-gut connection comes before the gut-brain connection. Each individual form of natural, holistic, integrative care is amazing and does its job when necessary. But when we address nervous system dysfunction first, we unlock something within your child's brain and body that make every single other therapy work exponentially better. This is why so many parents report that their children finally start seeing massive gains in PT, OT, and speech therapy once they begin getting adjusted, because we're addressing the foundational neurological dysfunction that was limiting all their other therapies from achieving optimal results. Reopening neurosensory pathways that were once closed due to subluxation, but now are opened through neurofocused care, allowing proper development to be achieved. Think of it like trying to restore and rebuild a home that sits on a cracked, crooked foundation. No general contractor would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars remodeling without first repairing and restoring that foundation until it is stable and solid. If you feel your child is stuck after trying every single route of healing, from the traditional medical route to the holistic alternatives, or maybe has been hitting a plateau in their therapies and nothing seems to stick or work, it's time to start addressing first the foundation of how our bodies heal through the nervous system. To learn more about the nervous system and its continual role in our children's health and development, learn how neurologically focused chiropractic care can help, please click the link in our bio to learn more.